Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for your patience. We had to rehost the lobby, some technical difficulties, but here is your starting grid. I also know that there's some terrible graphics compared to other standards of quality with our races. Don't worry, we'll just read it as we go, and starting next week, Alfie will be able to get back in the swing of things. He has a personal situation going on today. Tuesdays still on pole, even with his slight track limits violation. We got Bruder, R7, Fancy, Victor. Wow, look at that P5 for the Ferrari. Robert, Joe Bribin, Spike, Skillmax. Oof, this is not the first, the second, or the last time that he has dealt with the track limits. Let's look to see who is, we're going to look at Poncho here. Okay, it looks like they're in position. Green flags, we got green flags. So, here we go. We got green flags. Okay. We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's lights out and away we go. Now, we got to be careful here because I don't think my car is far enough the road. So if there is a safety car, then There is a safety car. I'm not going to be able to switch quick enough to... Actually, I should have this. Yeah. Oh, are they clean? I think they'd be clean. I think they'd be clean, boys. Look at that. Okay, let's now go up to who's up in front. We got, let's see, Acid, who's fighting at the pack. Okay, this is, edge of the points. Let's go up to Brooder, who's going to be attacking the front. Just him and Twosies. It's going to be a battle to figure out who has got the longer strategy. Twosies has been unstoppable this season until he had to travel for a week and got no practice. But then let's see who is behind Brooder. Who could potentially... R7. Let's see how R7 is going to try to attack this. Ooh, he is right on the heels of the Aston Martin. The Haas's have been doing really good, but rumors are swirling that the Haas team may not stick around for next season, all enjoying some form of retirement, including their manager. But Aston Martin looking strong, especially the constructors. We had one gentleman, Max Acloni, and then another MM7 who are not able to participate in the race even though they were there for qualifying, and so that's going to hurt their teams. But let's see who is here. We got a big old battle for Flicky, the home race for the Alfa Romeo, as we are here in Iceland. So running a special livery, the Alfa Romeos are looking cold, and look at that. Oh, a double overtake! What? Oh, and he's coming back. Fancying the Haas. Ooh, and Houdini. Okay, so Flicky is doing an alternative version of Kurz, and that deployment did not pay dividends due to his place of overtaking and attacking the guys in front. I'm still surprised that there is no safety car. Good job, Iceflake in the track. First time this season that we're doing this Icelandic race course. But let's see, maybe he will get another opportunity to go at it with this Kurz. The only issue is we don't seem to have many overtaking. Everyone is strung out. Not having a safety car early on in the race is perhaps why they haven't been able to attack each other. But let's see, does Flicky learn from the last time he deploys Kurz? It looks like Fancy's trying to make a move. Let's see how this works. Does he use his Kurz now? No, he's going to do it on the main straight. He learned. Is he got enough to overtake Houdini? No, he does not. So not only Twosies is having a battle up front. Let's see what's going on over there. Okay, so we're going to go the R7 because R7 is more likely to attack Brooder. Aha! Okay, R7 trying to reel in the Aston Martin. It has been crazy all season. We've been having these attacks, these battles at the front. It has been a culmination of seasons worth of training, practice, tires, and track creation to be able to have battles all the way through the race amongst the leaders. One could also argue that because they switched the race time to Fridays and our defending champion Lucas was unable to participate and defend his crown, that takes off the ceiling of competition. Looking back at the pack. Oh, there seems to be an attack back there. Who is that? Who is that? Joe Brybum. Let's go over to him as he is fighting. Okay, it is the person behind Joe Brybum. Skillmax. Let's see how the other Aston Martin's doing. Oh, doing that attack with Robert. Ooh, the switcheroo. Oh, he tries to defend. Okay, let's go, Robert. Let's see how it looks like from the rear. Because he also has to deal with Spike. If he takes too much time attacking the car in front, he is going to open up to being attacked from the rear. Look at that gap. Okay, there's a little bit of lag. How are we going to deal with this? We still have a Ferrari in P4, and Joe Brybum for Audi in P5. Whoa, look at that. Could this be the highest results for the Ferraris? Since their manager, he's been trusting those two drivers, and it could pay off today. It looks like we are really strung out. That initial... Oh, wait. Spike did make that move. Like I said, he might be opened up to the attack, and look at that. A clean pass by the Mercedes. Can he attack him back? Okay, it looks like we got some battles behind. Let's look at Flicky. Oh, Flicky is nowhere to be seen. Who is behind Flicky? We got Hey Houdini. Let's look at Houdini. Oh, we just picked up the pieces. Is that a lost rear wing? He spun out, got crashed. We're not quite sure. Does he go pit? No, he has not lost a rear wing despite what it looks like on his screen. Let's go back to see who else is dealing. We got Acid in the middle of a battle. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, every time I look, it's the guys behind. It's not Acid, it is Viper. Let's see how Viper's doing in his battle. Okay, versus the other Ferrari. Oh! Ooh, look at that! He did like the Alfa Romeo did, where by deploying the curves, but does that open him up going down the straight? No, he's able to cover it off. What a clean pass. Good job, good job. Look at Joe Bribin. He is battling really hard against the Ferrari. This is for P5 and P4. This could be a huge haul of points depending on how they're able to do it. And will tire strategy come into play? I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out for these two guys. If they continue the fight, they're going to continue to cause problems for the tires, especially if you're braking early for the guy in front. That's just going to wear out your tires more and more. Ooh, he looked up the inside. Oh, he's being attacked from behind. Who is this? An Aston Martin of Skillmax. Ooh, he's on the inside. Is he going to be able to hold? Oh, there's contact. A little bit of wheel banging. Oh, look at that. And the Kurz is going to hold it off. He is right ahead. Let's go over the Skillmax's perspective. That gives some breathing room for the Ferrari. He is going to not have to deal with it. And that goes to show, you attack the guy in front, and you're not able to make the overtake in the second or the third sector, that opens you up to attack at the end of the lap by the guy behind. And so it's interesting as the cars are doing different Kurz deployment to be able to attack each other at different spots. So let's go back to Bribin and see, is he going to be able to pull off the attack this time around? R7 is in the first. We did not quite see what happens. Twosies, did he make a mistake? Did he go wide? Did he crash? We're not quite sure. Why? I'm sorry, usually I pay attention to those attacks, those battles. Let's see who is that we can be looking at. Flicky's being attacked from behind. Let's see how that's going. I guess this is Fancy in a battle with Spike. Ooh, into the wall. Does he use his curves to hold off side by side? Ooh, it looks like Spike has got ahead and he's maintaining his advantage. Still a little surprised about R7 getting that. I wish I would have seen what happened. Oh, there's a three-way battle. Flicky overtaking Poncho. We have to go to that. We have to go to that. Flicky getting past Poncho. Poncho is a very passive driver. He allows the method of his Sergio Perez, other Red Bull driver, where you just let them go by, you deal and look after your tires, and then you don't have to worry about crazy battles. Oh, but he almost put it up the inside. Poncho is sniffing. He is looking for the opportunity to put the attack. We got to go back to Poncho and see it from his perspective. Actually, let's go to Vic. Let's see. He is looking clean. He's got no attacking, but Skillmax is starting to try to put attack on... where's Skillmax? There we go. Oh, this is really strung out. It always looks like they're closer. Oh, Bribin making moves! Oh, he goes wide. He hits the slowdown. He took an inopportune moment to attack, and that's going to cost him time. Let's see Bribin. Everyone's coming out in support in the chat. Shout outs. Woot woot. But is he going to be able to make the attack as Vic and the Ferrari has been putting in the time, putting in the practice, and he is doing good on this track. This is going to make Ferrari excited. Ooh, he went a little wide. Is that going to cost him? We still have a 3.5 second gap between the leader, who might actually get his second race win of the season. If he starts mounting a championship attack, does that mean R7 may recontemplate his announcement he might actually retire at the end of the season? Could he bring the attack to McLaren? Can Haas bring the attack against Aston Martin? We don't know until we get into the back half of this season. Okay, this is really strung out. Let's see who else we're dealing with. Bruder on the attack. He is trying to attack Twosies. Maybe what's going on is... Oh, I switched off from Brabant. Brabant is very strong in the second sector. That seems to be where he's making all his inroads. Let's go back to Brabant. Okay, there's an attack. Skill max on Vic. He's back on the end side of the Ferrari, but the Ferrari is able to get the straight line speed down the straight. Now, I'll have you know, these cars all have the same engines, but different wing setups, and the Ferrari must have a slighter lower downforce, which is why he's able to be caught in the middle sectors, in the tight twisty bits. But then on the straight, he's able to maintain the advantage, keeping the straight line speed. He's untouchable with curves. For those of you who may not know, the lower the downforce, the more curves that you generate. Okay, let's see. Is Skillmax able to actually put the attack? Let's see down the hill. He is close. He might make the move. Let's see. But maybe he'll make the he's on the inside. Oh, he's making it! Oh! So that shows you how much later these two drivers go on the brakes into that hairpin than the Ferrari does. And he has made the pass. Skillmax has gotten past the Ferrari, which is now going to open up the Audi to be able to put an attack on the Ferrari. But let's see what happens when the Ferrari gets out in clean air again. Is he able to put one up the inside? He's going to. They tried the block, and he's going to get up the inside. Ooh, not quite. And that leaves him up. He is juicy pickings for this Audi, who is just waiting his time, and he's going to put it up the inside on one of these corners because, like I said, the Ferrari must have a lower downforce, or he must have tires that are not giving him the grip through the middle sector. Okay. Now he has to decide, don't go into the wall. Can you do the dummy? Can you go on the inside and then use your curves at the right moment? Yeah, look at that Ferrari. He's just, Yep, the Ferrari just has too good of top end speed. Let's go see if there's any other attacks. We got he hits him in the back. That's a love tap. Is that going to cause problems? Hopefully there's no penalty that comes at the end if that ends up giving him the opportunity to attack. Spike! Whoa! Where did this all come from? Oh! There's crashes all over. I guess hitting the car from behind has left Brabant open to attack. Spike makes a big pass. He's coming back at him with curves, but that's not going to be enough. Oh, he goes late braking! Brabant's got the late brake! It's three-way fancy! He is trying his best to hold off the attack from behind, get the position back in front, and Fancy's hit him wide. He's in two places. He's lost. Flicky and Robin have taken the chance, and now Brabant has to decide what is he going to do to make up these four positions that he's lost one lap just because of the contact he made with the rear of Ferrari. What is he going to do? He's lost so much time. Is it possible maybe he'll come back and attack during the pit stops? Robert getting his elbows out, causing... He loses another place! No! He hit him in the slowdown! Poncho, he is the journeyman. He gets a freebie! And now Brabant's having to decide what's he going to do. He has the pace, and it all came down to having to wait behind the Ferrari and Aston Martin, and now he's lost too many places. He has no clue what he can do here, but he's got the pace. Like I said, can he make an attack up front? There is a train. Let's go up to Flicky and see how that is going. Maybe it's the tires. Maybe they're starting to go off. I'm not quite sure, but Flicky, is he able to attack Fancy and Spike? It doesn't look like it. Okay, this lower grip section right here. Let's see if he's got the curves. Okay, Fancy's got the inside. That's the only problem. Flicky should have gone on the inside of this corner so that he would be able to put it up and force him in the air. Interesting. The car went wide but didn't hit a slowdown. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's see. How's our things looking? Acid is nowhere, gentlemen. He is in no man's land. He does not practice. He's washed up. His manager is trying to figure out how to sort his contract. He is afraid. Oh, we got Poncho in the pits. Our first pit stop. How is this going to affect? Twosies is still 3.5 seconds behind R7. That has to be an error on my side. I cannot. Oh. Oh, sorry, gentlemen. Wrong one. Yeah, that has to be an error. There's no way R7 is in the front. He doesn't look anywhere close. Where's... Oh, wow, he's up that far. He's not 3.5 seconds. He's like 5 seconds. Okay. So anyways, that goes to show that I do have an error on my screen in my time tables. So now we have to figure out who... There is still that train of cars. That train of cars. Let's go back to Joe Bribin. Okay, he is a little bit behind. Let's look at Skill Max. Nope, he is in the front. So let's look at Vic. Has Vic gotten any sort of pressure? He's into the pits. He's into the pits. This is going to bring him back into a lot of traffic when he comes out. Can the Ferrari make this pit stick, or is he going to lose that huge haul of points? Now, he is in fresh air, so that means he does not have to worry about that battle that's going up front. Acid being in 9th place. Vic is now the last points position after the first round of pit stops. Okay, we're at lap 18. 18 out of 41. We're almost at the halfway point, and so that means the drivers that are having to pit are trying to decide, is the next round of pit stops going to be a different tire, or are they going to go on the hards? Okay, we have Robert. He's a little too far back. It looks like the attack is being mounted by Fancy. R7 must have pit. Yep, R7's at 4. Ah, and Fancy's now into the pits. Okay, there's tons and tons of drivers that are pitting here. So let's now see what's going to happen when these guys come out of the pits. Is R7 going to get an advantage? He is out on his own. Twosies is now in the lead. So now let's look at Twosies. Twosies cannot be going too much longer. And if he does, then that might be the big brain strategy. But is there any battles? There has to be battles here. It seems like... Oh, yeah. There's still that train of cars down there. I just cannot quite see it. It's Flicky. Okay, it's Flicky in the group. Let's go to Flicky. Okay, Flicky is now in 9th. The Ferrari of Vic is in 8th. And Acid is trying to go long with his tires because he was down at 13th. And now after the first round of pit stops, he's in 7th. Bruder 4th. Joe Bribin is trying to go long. That's interesting. Bribin must be on the hard tires. That, gentlemen, has to be why he was slower when he was getting overtaken by 6 cars. And now he's trying to make it up in the pit stops. Look at that attack. The line, the good pass. And now he's being opened up from behind in the tires. Oh, Vic is going down the inside. Oh, big crash, big crash. Oh, no, that's going to sting. Vic did for the lunge, and the car behind did not decide to put on his brakes. He better input that as a penalty submission. I can't even tell who that was that hit him. Got to get the license plate of that truck who came trucking through at the apex of that corner. No brakes. They were fully smoking. It looked like Bottas at Hungary 2-3 seasons ago. Oh, man, that has messed him up. Bowling. Oh, whoa, look at those wheel bangs. What is Spike and him doing? Let's get this. Oh. Must have hit a slowdown or something. The attack is coming on. Fancy is trying to eye up Vic, who's able to get the position back. This is tasty, tasty, tasty. Okay, is 2Z still in first? Okay, we're not going to quite move to him yet, but okay. He's trying to go through here, trying to deal his best. Is he going to have the curves to tack on the straight against this car? Spike is slowly getting his way closer and closer, but man, Spike might have got away with that mean mugging because I did not hear anybody say clip it or send it, lap checks or anything. So he might got away with that clean destroy you in the rear. If that was him, maybe it was the other car, but it all happened so quick. Okay, so as... Oh, he spun! He spun! No! That is the second time that he's hit somebody and got lost out. No! Let's go to a race leader who is still trying to make this overcut work. R7 is in second place, 3.5 seconds behind. Well, that doesn't make sense because if that's the case, then he's going to lose a lot of time. Okay, so I cannot trust my timetables. Let's look at Fancy. Or let's look at Robert. Nope, Robert's got nobody. Let's look at Pancho, who's looking after his tires. Pancho's got some clean air. I am very surprised. And let's look at Fancy. He's the one in the battle, trying to attack the Ferrari, who's in 8th. I am very surprised. Acid is making his overcut strategy. Maybe he's just running the hard tires, and that's what's going on. Okay, Joe Bribin's looking for an opportunity to attack. Vic, like I said, takes that hairpin way too slow, and most guys attack him in there. Okay. Yeah, they're a little strung out right now, and that's probably because of all the wheel banging and attacks that happened right after the pit stops. But we're eyeing the leaders. Bruder has been overtaken by Robert, unless Robert is just going long, and maybe that's what happens, is Robert hasn't pit yet. Interesting. 2Zs, R7, Robert, Bruder, Skillmax. So you have the 2 Aston Martins, and then you have the Red Bull. And right now, we're just trying to deal with this tasty battle for 9th and 8th. The Haas and the Ferrari. Okay, Joe Bribin is sniffing. If a mistake is made, he will attack him from behind. Oh! The Ferrari. Like I said, there's this whole thing that goes on with the middle sector. Does he have enough to send it up the inside? No, he does not want to lunge. But it's a game of inches. All he has to do is look for that one moment. But if he's not careful, Bribin is going to be sniffing, looking for the opportunity. You got to be on the inside. I don't know why he's on the outside of these 2 corners. That's going to lose him too much time. He should have been on the inside and forced him wide. I see. Oh, there's a crash! How could he do that? He did the Ferrari dirty! No! The Ferrari! He's just trying to get some points for his team! And he has gotten taken out on the straight. What? No. Okay. What's going to happen now? That Ferrari has gone from good to worse in his strategy. He had great pace and quality, qualifying 5th. He finds himself down in 10th after the first round of pit stops because he keeps getting lunged on, crashed out, spun out. What break can he get? There better be penalty submissions coming in after the race, or that Ferrari is going to be losing so many potential points that he could have got just based off of his pure racecraft. But like I said, he was running probably a lower downforce, which is why guys felt that they could attack him into the corners. And when you attack in the corner, that's when lag happens. And when there's lag, woo-wee, you die. Okay, let's look at Flicky to see how Flicky is doing. in his attack. Okay, Flicky's the next guy to see if he can attack this Ferrari. Toozies is still out in P1. How is he getting these tires to last so long? He must be on the hards. We are clearly over half race distance, and R7 has now gone in first. Toozies has now gone in. Oh, Flicky gets a little bit of wag. I mean wag. He gets a little bit of slippage. Toozies has come out of the pit into clean air. Okay, well then that's going to be our race order probably for the end of the race. R7 followed by Toozies, followed by Bruder and Skillmax. Aston Martin will continue running away with it, and then the McLaren will still try to hold on in his driver's championship. And if Fancy is able to get more points, because if R7 starts winning races, if Fancy can start getting more points, then Haas could start bringing the attack back to Aston Martin, but it hasn't been enough this season. Okay, Robert is going to try to put some work in as he attacks Spike. Uh-oh. No need to spectate myself. Oops. Here we go. Okay, here's Robert. Is he going to be close to attacking Spike? It all comes down to that downforce level. Though braking the tires, and are you gutsy enough to go for it? Actually, Acid is thinking, no, he looks way too far back. And because Acid hasn't pit yet, his tires are starting to wear away. You can tell just based off of how quickly these two drivers have caught up to Acid. That Red Bull is near the end of his life. He has to be looking for one more lap on his tires. Shout out to MM7 in the chat. Sorry you weren't able to participate in the race. Great racer right there, MM7 for Audi. Joe Brybin subbing in is looking at P9. He's had his fair share of scrapes, epic battles, and the question now is Robert looking to make that move on Spike? Is Acid finally going to be able to reel in Skillmax, or is he going to pit? How is Acid not pitted yet? It has to be some sort of hard tires, or Acid got in a customary crash at the beginning of the race and pit. Then it could be then he complains about getting crashed out every single race. Oh, a little bit of Nick, must be a little bit of lag. How is he going to deal with this? Yeah, this seems to be the train to look after. Who's this behind? Joe Brybin, Fancy. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Let's look at Joe Brybin again. Actually, this is the middle sector. Let's not push away, because this is where the attacks happen. No, down in here. Shout out to Iceflake who made this track. This track has some really good variation between the long straights and the corners. And because it's a brand new track, not everyone's got it figured out. And as a result, we have some people who go and attack. There you go. Acid has crashed! Acid has crashed! He went into the pits, misjudged it. He was doing in the points. He thought he could make his strategy go out, and woof! He is out of there. Maybe he'll be able to respawn and repair his car quickly, but that's going to drop him down the order. That is unfortunado. Oof. The racer said on comms, it sucks being blind sometimes. He has an eye condition that makes it difficult for him to see, which is why when people know that there's a night race coming up, they know Acid will be hindered. Oof. Okay, who else? We still got this little train here. It doesn't seem like we got... This is for our last points positions. Actually, no, Robert's in 6th. This is fighting for 5th. Oh, this is going to be a nice haul of points if he's able to make the move. He's got to get on the inside, but is he going to get blocked? He's going to the outside. He's going to go for the dummy. I can feel it. Go here on the outside to try to get the inside. And next, he's touching. Woo! There's a little bit of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And if he does it, it's going to cause his problems. Time and time again, we've seen that if you do not make a clean attack on the driver in front, you lose too much time and then get open to the driver behind. In this case, he's got to be careful. Okay, he's going to make the move. He's got the curse. Can he get ahead? No. Oh, the bait came out. He let him use the curse and then use the curse to cover him off. He goes wide. He did not hit a slow down. That has to be some lag. Okay, Fancy is going to attack from the rear. Let's see if he's able to take advantage of some of this fighting that's going on up front. And this is for decent points. Fancy in P7, Robin in P6, Spike in P5. Oh, into the pits. Into the pits he goes. Let's see what happens if he comes out in traffic. If not, I need to go back to that attack. Okay, who's this? Pancho. Is Pancho going to be able to make an attack? Nope, it's a little too far back. So let's go back to Rabbit. Rabbit versus Spike. So we've got 10 laps left. What's going to happen? Okay, Flicky is trying to attack the Ferrari, but do I dare go there when there could be an attack right here? Ooh, do I dare go? Does he do the lunge? Okay, we're going to go with Flicky. Okay, Rabbit is here with Spike and Mosquito. The blue flag's coming out. Is he going to be able to get it? Good, he got it. Oh, he hits the wall a little bit. He keeps using the curves and then Spike covers him off with the curves. Maybe he should wait on the curves as long as possible and attack him down the corner. That is a signature R7 way of driving. Curves down into the corners. Aggressive. Let's see where Bean is. Wait, what? Where is Bean? Okay. I'm blind. Where is Bean? Oh, he's... Okay, he was on my thing. My bad. Sorry, chat. Because it looked like he was a fighting zone, but that might be blue flags. We really do not have anybody right next to each other. We have someone coming out of the pits. But, is there anyone? Okay, Bribin and Rabbit. Let's just go to Bribin. He's too far back. Too far back for the attack. With 10 laps left to go, it looks like these tires have really strung out the group. There's someone fighting Poncho. Let's figure out who's attacking Poncho. Oh, it's not Poncho. It's Acid and Vic. The Ferrari is trying to get points. After all those crashes, all the problems that he has, can he, in 12th place, pass the Red Bull, who crashed going into the pits, and can he pass the second Red Bull of the conservative Poncho to get back in the points? With 10 laps left, it's going to be a hard task, because like we've noticed, this Ferrari has a lower downforce, which means he loses time in these corners, especially at that hairpin where people like to lunge down the inside as well as the hairpin after the pits because of that lunging location there as well. Yeah, I do not know. That is so sad that this Ferrari qualifying P5 may not be able to take home any points. That's going to be a hard break for Ferrari. Okay, we got someone with Hey Houdini. Hey Houdini is 15th. Okay, let's see who else. Joe Bribham is still trying to make inroads. This is P6 trying to fight P5. This is going to be tough. Tough indeed. Okay, someone's coming out of the pits. Nope, they're going through the pits slowly. Okay, Toozies is back in P1. Wait. Did R7 do a pit stop? If that's the case, is Toozies going to win this? I thought R7 had him covered, but maybe the overcut by Toozies with the slower tire. He had to have gone hard to be able to go that far. R7 has got 10 laps to pass Toozies on track. Let's see if he's able to do it. Okay, he's got Viper. That is a back marker. Let's see if there's any other people who can attack. We got Flicky in the middle of a battle. He's embroiled. Acid is trying to... Nope. Okay. Flicky. Ah, Flicky's behind Acid. And then Vic. Okay, interesting. So Acid was able to pass. No, I'm confused. What happened to Flicky? Okay, anyways, let's just see this battle. We got points positions on the table. Whoever ends up in P10 is going to get that one sweet point. Will it go to the Alfa Romeo at the home Grand Prix in the special livery? Will it go to the Red Bull? Or will it go to that Ferrari who qualified P5 and has been crashed out multiple times, unable to do it? Is this going to be a lunge? He had better go for the... Oh, come on. You can't go that far into using curves into a corner not to lunge. Come on. You got to make the man feel the heat. And when you feel the heat, there's no way he's going to keep his cool. Okay, let's see who else we got here. We got Joe Bribin, Robin. Let's see, is Bribin able to get some pressure? Maybe not too much. So let's go back to Flicky then. Is he going to be able to put a pressure on Acid now in the second sector? He was putting pressure on him earlier. Pancha, the two Red Bulls. This is probably going to be the second season in a row where the Red Bull teammate has outperformed Acid. He is unable to put in the time, effort, and work, and it is clear based off of the performance. Now, of course, he's also going to say it's because he keeps getting crashed out. I think it has a lot to do with being overly aggressive in the beginning of the race. If you're not overly aggressive at the beginning of the race, then people are going to hit you from the behind, and then you're going to have problems. Okay, let's see. Is Toozies going to have a battle in these last 10 laps? Because R7, to win the race, has to pass him on track. What happened to Bruder in the pits that Bribin and Robert were able to beat? I bet you Bruder had to pit again. That is probably what happened. Is this enough? Nope, Acid's using his curves early. He uses his curves going down the hill. Does that give him a little bit more inches? No. Okay, let's go to Bribin and see how is the attack. Oh, just as I say that, it is getting close. It is getting close. Okay, let's go to Bribin and see, is he able to mount an attack? Oh, he's coming out of the pits. He's coming out of the pits. Okay, interesting. So that's why he dropped down. Does that mean Robert is also going to be going into the pit soon? That's probably what's going to happen. So now we have to say, is R7 going to be able to catch up and pass Toozies on track? He is looking closer. He is looking closer. It doesn't seem like he's got the advantage with those tires to be able to actually attack him with an amount of laps left. So Toozies, with the optimal tire strategy, look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's see. We've got, let's go back to our Fancy as he's going to try to attack Skill Max. Okay, so this is for P6 and P5. Okay, maybe it's actually Flicky as he's attacking Acid. Okay, let's see if he's able to go and attack him here. No, I don't think so. So let's go to Fancy. Okay. He's trying to figure it out against Skill Max. This is the main competitor, Haas and Aston Martin. The points scored here can make the difference as the season progresses on whether Aston Martin's going to have a true competitor. They've got a better driver in R7 ahead of the two Aston Martins, and they got one behind, so it looks like an Aston Martin sandwich. But if Fancy can split the Aston Martins, that's when you start making the inroads. Can he do it? Looks like he's trying to use the curves. He's got to get on the inside. It's being covered off. Can he force him to go narrow in this corner? No, he's going to go wide and lose time. That happens over and over and over again. You cannot go wide in that corner. Oh, he's trying to go up the inside on the hairpin. He's trying to get him pressurized. He might get him. Skill Max is open for business in getting past. But is it going to be enough? We don't know. There's a juicy, juicy battle behind. Okay, let's look at Flicky. Not too far. Okay, let's look at Fancy. Not far enough. Okay. Oops. Heli. There we go. Since we're so near the end of the race, we're going to look at the start line, finish line, and see how people are coming in this battle. Ah, come on! Fly the helicopter. What's going on here? What is going on here? Sorry, I have to see my helicopter. Apparently, I cannot fly without being able to see my helicopter. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have a good view here. Twosies. R7 is getting close. Ooh, R7 may be able to get the battle going. Okay, I'm gonna land it. I'm gonna try to land it, okay? I can never land these safely. Just... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just. Great. Okay. Let's look at R7. He has to be putting the attack. Look at that. He's reeling in twosies. This is for the race lead. This is the last lap. This is lap 41. He's got a half of a lap to catch twosies. It is not going to be enough. It is not going to be enough. It is not going to be enough. I can guarantee. But can he try to put the attack? Can he do it? And here we go. Twosies comes to take from pole position. Another race win. R7 hot on his heels. Zanzi is a back marker. Okay, Robert rounding out the podium in P3. Bruder hits the wall. He's just trying to make a statement. Oh, 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 what was that wheel banging? Skill Max. We got Joe Bribin, Hey Houdini, Spike. Lots of guys coming past. Skill Max, Fancy. Joe Bribin, Spike. Joe Acid, Flicky. So, Twosies, R7, Robert, Bruder, Skill Max, Fancy, Bribin, Spike, Poncho, Acid, Flicky. So sorry for the Ferrari starting P5 and finishing outside of the points. Apparently, Flicky and Acid are going at it in chat right now. They're really upset at a move that was done at the end of the race. This guy does not have the ability to record his race. Oof. Okay, well, there you go. Got it, chat. Congratulations. That was a great battle of a race. I'm going to drag people in. Okay, so Twosies is not going to be able to do the interview. Okay. At least say something real quick to all your fans. Hello, goodbye, hi.
Good race, hard, medium. Started sliding at the last moment, and yeah, was quite hectic because for some reason R7 started gaining 1.5 seconds per lap. That's impossible, but whatever, I still won. Yeah. Nice. See ya.
Okay.
I've been muted this whole time. Ah! Congratulations, Robert. How did it feel being able to leapfrog the Aston Martins? What was your strategy? How did it go?
No, I just went hard mediums. Didn't even take a lot of practice to do such a thing though.
Hopefully you guys don't mind. I am going to bring in the great guys. Oh no, Bryben left. I was going to ask him some questions. Okay. So you just did hards and mediums, Robert? Okay, what about you, Vic? You were able to qualify P5. We were following you, battling for the whole time, the whole race. I'm so sorry people were crashing you. Hopefully you got those penalty submissions.
I'm hoping I got them clipped as well. Yeah, I think I made a mistake on my downforce because I went max downforce and I saw a lot of people on 1.25.
So wait, you were going max downforce?
Yes, I went max downforce.
Oh, because everything that I was seeing made it look like you were going lower downforce because you were able to pull away on the straights, but then they were attacking the middle sector. So I'm surprised that in the middle sector they were able to lunge on you in all the hairpins.
Yeah, I think because I only used like all my curves on the straights. I think the straights I was pulling away because they used curves on maybe the uphills. But that didn't work for me in the practice. So yeah, I went like this, and I also went medium soft, and that maybe wasn't the greatest idea.
Yeah, thank you though for giving good
really
battles though. You will get your points and you will go good because Sensei has been putting a lot of trust in you. I've seen you develop over the season, and keep up the good work. I'm sorry there was a few crashes, but you'll get there. You'll get there indeed.
We'll see what happens in penalties.
True. Okay, another person who was spicy on the stream, Bryben. You were attacking and then getting like passed by like one point of the race. 6 people. It was such a heartbreak. Tell us what was going on.
Yeah. So basically, the spike went from moving on like, an unusual part of the track, and then from that point onwards, it was just a spiral of other incidents. So I got like tagged by Fancy. I think it might have been a bit of lag, and then I got pushed wide by Roberts at turn 1. So yeah, I lost all the places.
Oh no!
But it was still a fun race.
Exactly. That was a really good track. You were able to attack. Did you end up in the points? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I got 7th. So.
Okay, whew. At least you got something, because I was just talking with Vic, and he was in those battles as well, and he ended up falling outside the points after the second pit stop. And so, man, if we go back and watch that, my voice, I should have drank more water. I was at the top of my lungs watching you two. You guys, marvelous racing. So just wanted to bring you in here. Thank you so much for being a part of the community, and thank you to Robert for rounding out the podium. And so, everyone on stream, we're going to catch you next time. Peace.